No! 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 Hello guys, I'm Orbital, your Welsh engineer, and welcome to Kerbal Quest Series 2, Part 9, Kerbals dying to make the Duna-r Space Station. Yes! Yes, finally. And also, this is going to be a single launch space station, which I might put in the title, I don't know. It might grab some attention. Anyway, welcome to Kerbal Quest. We're going to build a Duna Space Station. Duna-r, as I normally say, because of my Welsh accent. It's not Duna. Duna is Duna-r. I'm not sure why Welsh sound like that. It might be just me. But yeah, it's just me. It's just my engineering ways. And anyway, as always, I'll be adding Kerbals who have asked in the last episode. I'll be reading them comments out. And also, I'll be reading everybody else's comments out. But I have to admit that maybe I should talk a bit more about the game as well. Such as this launch. Now, obviously, we got loads of Kerbals. I think, was it 13 Kerbals I put in this one? It's quite a large station. I boosted all the part sizes up to boost her up into orbit. I found MechJeb couldn't fly it, so I had to do this one manually myself. Oh dear, that's not a good start. And you see, I have to take it really slow in turning, otherwise we will flip out. Yes, someone mentioned that I should use, what do you call them? Oh, the thingy-majiggies which go over the top of your rocket. And they forgot what that is called as well. Anyway, the air shields, let's call them for now. Yes, this one was a bit hard because if I added air shields, it didn't have enough delta V for going into, well, it would have enough delta V to get to Duna, but it wouldn't have enough to get into proper orbit. And so that's what I was trying to avoid. It is putting too much weight on it so it doesn't work. I don't want to add any more boosters to it because those boosters were huge as it was. Anyway, let's first off, before we go into the comments, let's see who we've got on this mission. And in fact, let me have a look at my spreadsheet because I did write the Kerbals down. Okay, so here we go. We have John Kerman, Taco Man Kerman, Harambe Kerman, AR Crafters Kerman, Frank Lee, John Med, Bacon Boy Crazy 1 or Crazy 10, Sam Ogier, Assassin 1275, Boopa Dooper. Yeah, someone asked me to add Boopa Dooper. Alright, whoever gets that reference gets a cookie. Greta Gill, Simon Stratman, and Sky Lord. Yes, awesome stuff. They are our Kerbals. There's going to be a similar space station. Anyway, as the rocket goes off without us, hey, come back, yes. There we go. I love that you can choose any part, even if it's not part of your ship, to focus the camera on. That is awesome that the squad added that. And let's get to the first comment. As always, the first comment is first, and that's by Alien by Me. Well done on the first, on the comments race. And Alien Boy says, hey Orbiter. Yes, you're the second commenter. Well, no, you can't call yourself second. The second commenter is BTG02, and he says, nice. Thank you very much. Oh, Alien by Me again. Can you make me a Kerbal? Thanks. Oh yes, I forgot. I didn't add you in this one, but no problem. I will add you. Yes, I had to double check to see if I did, or you were already added. But I'm not adding you twice, but I'm adding you once. Anyway, you can see what the construction is going to be. I've got modules hidden inside those large tube-like modules. And the reason why I use the tube-type modules is because, one, it saves weight, so I've got a big block of steel launching up in space. I'm not sure how the Kerbals manage that in any case. And second, it helps out. It's awesome that I can undock the one modules that inside there, dock them to the side of the space station that you can see as we set all of it up. And then we can use that as a sort of docking ring. A ship could go in there, so like, I don't know, I'm just role-playing here. I probably won't dock anything to it because eventually we're going to go to the stars. The only thing I didn't add to this was return craft, which I said I was going to add return craft for all Kerbals. I'll have to send one of them out to the space station. So yes, we will have something to dock to the station. Anyway, from BGD02, he says, one does not simply play without SAS, except Orbiter, clearly. I do use SAS, and I'm not sure where Stefan DeGast comments go. They don't appear on my, not iPad, on my Android pad for some reason. he replied to his comment. Anyway, from Assassin1275. Dang, I was 4th, now I'm 6. That's because people are putting multiple comments in there. Oh, and by the way, if you're going to ask to be added to Kerbal, could you please make sure you type the word Kerbal in your comment clearly and correctly, because that's where I use to filter the comments by. It makes it easier just to research people who want to be Kerbals, and then I can add you to the spreadsheet, and eventually to the missions. Anyway, so also, Orbiter Warriors video schedule. I normally schedule my videos on Saturdays. That seems to be the best time for people to watch my videos. I do sometimes do other videos, which I prefer either per midweek or on a Friday. Friday is better because people coming off work or school or wherever, and then there's a video there waiting for them. But I don't like to hog the air because there's loads of YouTubers, and I don't have time to do many YouTube videos, so there you go. That's my schedule anyway, and I also do live streams on Sundays. From Kurt Backer, I missed your channel. Now a weird question. What did you have for breakfast? I was long gone because of studying. Well, I hope you're doing well with this studying because it's very important. However, what did I have for breakfast? Did I have toast? No, I didn't have toast. I had a cup of coffee. I had beans, black pudding. Oh, what else did I have? I'm sure it was something. Oh yeah, hash brown. A nice hash brown, by the way, with the oniony taste to it. Not the cheap ones you get from the supermarket. There was something else. Oh yes, and a fried egg. And I enjoyed it. It was delicious. Breakfast. Anyway, from Alex Bublik. Oh, by the way, what we're doing here, it looks like we're doing a flyby of the man, which messed up our trajectory, which we were going to miss, Duna. However, I did have the foresight of adjusting it using the maneuver node corrector, which is included in Merger, by the way, and used that to great effect to use the man as a gravity slingshot, which helped slightly, not much. I have to say, using the man for interplanetary exploration isn't that good. It doesn't boost you up that much. Anyway, from Alex Bublik. Hi Mark, I want to ask you why you're speeding up your video and just commenting. Good question, and perhaps that comes back with another question. What do you guys prefer? Now, I started reading out comments and I, sort of enjoyed it. It was something filler because I was always struggling just and think of things to say. So what I'm doing today, or what I'm going to do, this video, or at least this mission, I'm going to release this one where I read out the comments. Another one, it's not going to be Kerbal Quest, it's going to be sort of like a different title or something, I don't know. I haven't worked it out yet. But what I'm going to do is sort of like commentate about the mission and no comments whatsoever. So if you want your comments read, type them out on this video and let me know if you want me to just do sort of like good comments, funny comments or whatever, and more on the mission or whatever. Just let me know what you prefer in a video, because I don't know, I just guess. And people enjoyed this, so this is what I've done. If you want me to read out comments, fair enough. And look at that shot there, the huge canyon of Duna-r. Anyway, for Ignas Legvinas. Hi Orbiter, I want to ask. Where is Takuman? I assume not there is Takuman. Takuman is in this spacecraft. And he's going to be helping building the space station. Obviously, I had to use MechJeb for this part, because for some reason, I couldn't work out why the RCS wasn't working properly. I eventually find out that through the specialized ability of KSP, doing multiple parts adding, or what do you call it, where you add parts and it's supposed to be the same all the way around. It missed out an RCS block on one side of each of those modules, or each of the modules we're going to dock in now, which made them a bit hard to control by manually. I do give her a go, but I fail. And Takuman is on this mission. From Sahut-a-lot Makut the 67. So when will you make the space tree? Be sure to include Sahut-a-lot 6 to Not Just Me. Don't worry, the space tree will be on its way. From Keeper Gamer. Hey Orbiter, can I be a Kerbal in the Let's Play named Potatomix XX69? And I want to be an engineer. I'm good at spacecraft. Okay, no problem. Another potato for our missions. And I love that you can use MechCheb, tell one to dock, go to another one, release its module and dock it with it. By the way, I'll be going into a bit more detail on how I managed to build this, although I forgot to record how to build this in the other episode, so if you want that sort of information, there you go, that's where it'll be. I got you, yeah, don't worry, I'll be adding you. From Class Bubble Fart. I like the little picture you've got there as your logo. Awesome stuff. That sunrise is amazing. Question. If you could meet an alien species, not hostile, just mischievous, please, perhaps the Kraken, face, what would you say to keep up the great work? Game on. Would you kindly name a Kerbal after me and allow me to ride a booster into intergalactic space? You know, for science. Yes, no problem. To answer your question, what would I say to an alien race? I don't know, that is a real hard one. What's the first thing? And if you're wondering what's happened there, we ran out of RCS fuel on that module, so it's no longer docking. So we're going to have to get Kerbal and dock this, because we can't get a Kerbal out, it's too cramped in there. Dock it to the top there, get one of the Kerbals out, which is going to be Greta Grill, because she's an engineer and she's got the tools to do so. And then, yes, while that's happening, let's... I also found I didn't put MechJev on the other module, which means that I'll have to manually dock this. So yes, let's go dock that before it goes too far away. But what would I say to Kerbal for the Kraken? Yes, let's choose the Kraken. I do have something to say, but I can't say it here now, because I have something planned for that. And I wish I could tell you about that, but it's a project ongoing, may not work, which is why I'm not telling you about it. If it doesn't work, then no one will ever see it, notice it, but if it does work, then awesome. However, what I say to the Kraken, I'd say, what have you been doing to my spacecraft? Get away from them. I don't know. What do you say to aliens? Hey, from Mom and Bob's Gamer. Hi from Ireland, and could you make me a Kerbal named Leonardo Kerman? A turtle? Or an artist? You have to let me know. But yes, no problem, we'll be adding your Kerbal. I'm a person says, here's a joke. What do ducks smoke? Quack. Oh man, the jokes, they crack me up. Anyway, from Bandless 8, Takizi Tweak to KIS, Kerbal Inventory System, is to edit the config so the Kerbals can make more and add more to their distance to reach. As I replied to him, yes, I could do that. I could say the Kerbal's been working out and they can lift heavier weights. That was from the last episode when I had to have 3 Kerbals to move a module around. And that's not too bad. The problem was that you had to get the Kerbals in the same place and make sure they don't float off while you're trying to dock it. But I eventually did do it. I struggled, but I did do it. And from Natural Predator, hey, do you think you could send me to an asteroid or in another star system? I'm not sure there's asteroids in other star systems with the To Boldly Go mod. We'll keep an eye out for them. And don't worry, all Kerbals will go on a mission. And now we've undocked the space station. It is free from the booster module. Oh yeah, I was just altering it, otherwise the solar panels would clip the space station. So let's get them out. Get Greta back, I suppose. Get the other modules out. Dock them up. Right, from Fast Martin. Lol, your Kerbal was stuck at 1327. Nice video as always. Thank you. Yeah, talking about Kerbals, I tried to get one of the Kerbals into the modules inside one of these, but there's just enough space in those modules to undock them and get them out, not to do anything else. From Space Nerd 42123, Wow, I didn't expect you to get added. And I don't remember you asking you. Yeah, I think you did. If you don't ask, I don't add you, because I copy and paste your names. Jim Mass 213MC. What about Harambe? You said you'd add him. Yes, I have, and he's on this mission. I'm gonna undock this thing, and I find I haven't got any Kerbals out on it, so let's get the other. No! 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 Kerbals have died. No. And after checking the manifest, the Kerbals who have died is Taco Man, Harambe, AR Crafters, Frank Lee, John Med, and Assassin 1273, who was killed by himself. No, I wasn't expecting that. Oh man, it must have been one of the parts was clipping the station. And I copied, I didn't realise it because I'd done all the other outside modules and it destroyed the other extra modules as well. No! A moment's silence for those Kerbals who have died. Grateful for their assistance in this mission, building a space station together. But now it's time to forget them and carry on. Don't worry guys, I'm sure you'd respawn. As I get some screenshots. From Jones Seafoot, what mission is my Kerbal on? I'm not sure, but we'll see. I can't remember. I think it would have been German Kerbal. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, from John Erickson, I just watched you through 3,000 subs. Love the content. Can I be a Kerbal, please? No problem. You shall be added. Let's go through the longer comments because we do not have much time, as we are at 17 minutes now. So, I'm not sure whether you should add good comments or whether... I'm not sure how it's going to work because normally I have good fair amount of comments and I can't read them all, so sometimes I can if there's less comments, but there you go, that's the way things work. From Brett Chef, can I be a Kerbal and put him on Bob or Eve? Don't know if you have landing on moons? Thank you, kind sir. Yes, I will be landing on moons. Alright, so get the rotation on the station. And let's do a mission someone's been asking and nagging me for. So they can stop nagging me, okay? From Crazy Died to, can you send my Kerbal Crazy to be the first couple around at the start for surveying? What is there, please? Also, keep up the great vids. Yeah, no problem. First off, I have never tried going to another star system. That's going to be completely new, completely different. I'm not sure whether I have to go close to the sun and then boost out from there. So that's going to be dangerous enough because of the heat from the sun. Anyway, can you guess what is this mission for? I did mention it in the beginning of this video, but you may have forgotten. Anyway, from Liam Bleth, my internet cut out. But this is the only day this time for a day and a half. Oh, balls, day and a half. Anyway, great episode. I can't feel the next one. Yes, it is a space tree. And it's falling over. Damn it. I had to use HyperEdit for that. I was going to I've record the coming down bit, the landing, but I didn't have the recording software ready. Anyway, let's HyperEdit in and get the Kerbals over and into the tree. I think this is Sahootalot McHoot the 6th. And let's get Sahootalot McHoot the 67th over. I think, I'm not sure. Because I edited this, as I said, I edit these videos fast because try to increase the amount of content, add as much as I can. Sometimes it works, sometimes people don't like it, sometimes it works really well because the game goes really slow sometimes. Right, last comment. Shane Baldwin. I like the way you say Duna-r instead of Duna. I find myself saying Duna-r now, or Dunbar it says on here, when playing. So he says Dunbar. Just wondering if my Kerbal is still on lathe and is he still alive. Anyway, if you like the video, crank the like button. But your Kerbal is not on lathe at the moment because this is a new series, but I will add your Kerbal and hopefully we'll do some more awesome missions with you. Anyway, I'm Orbital. Trust me, I'm your engineer. Kerbals normally don't die on my missions. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.